Good evening, all of you. Welcome you guys. Welcome you all. So, welcome to the Unacademy. Welcome to Kreatryx. Now, so in this session, आज हम discuss करने वाला कुछ the cost important questions on the calculus topics and the engineering maths में हम discuss करने वाला. Here we are going to discuss about vectors, calculus as well as vector calculus. दोनों में the some important things हम discuss करने वाला. So all of you do join the session fastly. Let's have a discussions. The cost important questions we are going to discuss, and all of you, let's participate in the sessions. चलो आज का सेशन हम शुरू करने वाला. Tell me, let's start our discussions. And first of all, will you please check this my is the audio videos clear to all of you? Is the audio videos clear to everybody? And a class complete होने के बाद, so I will share this complete PDF in this Telegram channel. If you can follow this Telegram channel, you can search in the Telegram app, that is B.V Reddy GATE. There you can get this complete PDF आपको मिलने वाला. And to follow me in Unacademy, you can search in the Unacademy B.V Reddy, and you can use the code of B.V Reddy to join the Unacademy to get the maximum discounts. चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर डिस्कशन ऑल ऑफ यू. चलिए आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले पूरा मैथमेटिक्स के बारे में हम डिस्कस करने वाले. लेट्स सी. एंड देयर इज वन ग्रेट अनाउंसमेंट फ्रॉम अनअकैडमी. सो वी आर स्टार्टिंग न्यू बैचेस फॉर गेट 2024 एंड 2025 के लिए. So January 28th onwards we have started the new batches. You can enroll for these batches and you can find the top educators team here. And these are the 2025 का batch है. So the same educators you can find. And so these are the 2025. This one batch for all type of exams, GATE, ESE, IRMS as well as civils mains. Right. So आज का सेशन में हम डिस्कस करने वाला. So here कुछ cost important things now here mathematics के बारे में हम डिस्कस करने वाला. So these are the ESE 2022 top rankers. And this batch is where we have started exclusively for IRMS के लिए. Now you can see this thing, these batches. You can find the top educators team. And nowadays we can plan this Unacademy subscription for the GATE as well as a combo UPSC GS also you can plan it. Chalo, let's start our discussions now here. All of you take down this one by one problem. Let's see this thing here. And some PYQs. PYQ के साथ some of the most expected question हम discuss करने वाला. Take this problem all of you. Which are the following functions describe the graph shown in the figure? Which are the following function describe the graph shown in the figure? So let's see this thing what we can do. Let's verify from the option से verify करने के लिए कोशिश करो. Now अगर आपने देखा तो here at these locations you can see the x value which is equal to -2. X value -2. Let us see y value. How much you tell me? This coordinate we can say -2 comma y value 0. Let's verify this thing whether this point will satisfy this first option or not. अगर मैंने ऑप्शन ए को चूज किया तो क्या होगा? सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. Let's y is equal to what I can say mod of x value. How much here? -2 plus 1 -2. So how much we'll get now here? Mod of this is 2 plus 1, isn't it? -2. So this will be 3 minus 2 which is equal to 1. So this point is not satisfying now, so I can eliminate this option A. Coming to the option B, tell me. So this y value, x value, how much you tell me now here? -2 mod -1 -1. So how much this value tell me? So which is equal to mod of -2 value. This is 2 minus 1 minus 1. So how much you will get now? 2 minus 1 which is 1. 1 minus 1 which is equal to 0. Yes, this point is satisfying. And दूसरा point भी check कर लो इधर. Remaining points. Now if I say this thing, these coordinates are what you tell me now? 0 comma 0. Substitute now whether this point will satisfy or not. Y value now which is given as what now? 0 minus 1 minus 1 which is equal to 0. Yes, a point भी satisfy होगा. So that means now you can check this point also. Yes, this point is what you tell me now, 2 comma 0. Check karo. How much is y value here? Y value. So this is, that is mod of, this is what we can say, 2 minus 1 minus 1. Which is equal to what you tell me now here. This is 1 minus 1 which is equal to 0. A point also satisfied. Now you can see all the points are satisfying. So from this I can say option B. Check karo. Everybody done. Excuse me. Chalo. Next one. Take the next problem. Let f be the real valued functions, and the real variable which is defined as like this, and they given the function f of x which is given as x square. This is for what you tell me, x value greater than or equal to 0, and which is equal to minus x square for what you tell me now here. This is for x less than 0, isn't it? Now, so you can see now here, so this function which is a continuous, isn't it? Now let us, if I find the differentiation now here, what is the f dash of x you tell me? That is 2x. This is for x greater than or equal to 0, which is equal to minus 2x, which is x less than or equal to 0. Now you can see now at x is equal to 0, left derivative, right derivative both are equal, isn't it? So that means chalega. So that means f dash of 0 minus a, which is equal to f dash of 0 plus, both are equal to 0 now here. That means the function is differentiable at x is equal to 0. Now if I find the double derivatives f double dash of x, tell me now f double dash of x, what I'll get now here, 2. This is for x greater than or equal to 0, and which is equal to minus 2 for what you tell me, x less than 0. Now tell me now here, what is a f double dash of x at 0 minus, how much is value, minus 2, and f double dash of 0 plus, and which is equal to what you tell me, plus 2. You can see now here this left derivatives, right derivatives are not equal. You see f double dash of 0 minus, and which is not equal to f double dash of 0 plus. Left hand derivatives, right hand derivatives are not equal now here. So that means second order differentiation does not exist, not continuous. So from this what we can say now here, first derivative chalega but second derivative does not applicable, does not valid. So f of x is differentiable, first derivative is fine, but its derivative means derivative of the derivative is second derivative, but second derivative is not differentiable. Yes sir, now tell me, first derivative is differential chalega but second derivative does not applicable. Fine, all of you tell me. Done. Shall next problem. Take the next problem. They given the function f of x is given as x power minus 1 by 3, and A is the area of the region bounded from minus 1 to plus 1. Now they ask him to find. And you see the function now here f of x, which is given as, I can say, 1 by x power 1 by 3 na. Now you see these things. Check for first option now here. F is continuous at closed interval of minus 1 to plus 1. You tell me now here at x is equal to 0, f of x value tending to infinity, f of x value tending to infinity, right? So that means The f of x is not continuous now, tell me. So this one, first one is wrong. Coming to the second one, f is not bounded in -1 to +1. Okay, whether we need to see whether it is bounded or not, finite value or not. Now third one, they given what is the a is the area. Area is non-zero and finite. Let's see the area now here. The area which is given as what I can say -1 to +1. This is x power -1/3 into dx. So tell me now what is this area. Tell me now here, x power -1/3 plus 1 by -1/3 plus 1, limits from -1 to +1. So tell me how much you will get. You tell me now, which is equal to 3/2, and x power what will get now here, that is 2/3. From where to where? -1 to +1. In this interval of -1 to +1, can you tell me this value here? That is 3/2 into what I will get now here. I can say this as x square power 1/3. The limits we have -1 to +1. You can say this is an even function now, x square. So this area, by substituting the limits, which will become 0. So the area is, what you tell me, 0. It is given non-zero now, so option third one is wrong. Fine. Now let's see this thing. What will be the possible options now here? So only from this you can directly say that, so here one is wrong, so that means this is wrong, third one is wrong, this is wrong. The only possibility is option A, you can see. Now this is the function f is bounded in the interval. The value of this f of x is from -1 to +1. This area, which is a finite value, 0 only now. So that's why only the option is correct. Isn't it? Next, and take the next problem. They given that find this limit. Now tell me now here what we can do. If I substitute now, we'll get 0/0 form, right? So go for the L'Hospital. That means 4x cube by what I can say now here, 4x square minus 5x. Sorry, 5. Now if I substitute the limit x value tending to 3, so that means 4 into to what we can say now here, this is 3 cube by what I can say now here, 4 into 3 square minus 5. Now let's simplify, get the answer. So how much we'll get now here? 4 into, this is 3 cube means 27 now, minus, so here that is, so here 36 minus 5. Now simplify here. It's, no, yeah. 12 only, no? 12 minus 5. So that means 4 into 27 by 7. So how much is value, tell me? So that is 108 by 7. Next, which of the following is correct? So limit extends to 0. So you can tell me now which of the following is correct. Limit extends to 0. Option A, you see this thing here. So this is sine 4x. What I can do here? Multiply and divide with 4x. And then what else I can say here? 1 by here sine 2x multiply and divide with 2x. Isn't it? So this value, which is equal to, now xx will get cancelled here. Now this is 2. So this value, which is given as 2 into this value which is equal to sine 4x by 4. So how much this value, tell me now here, sine x by x which is equal to 1. This is also 1. So how much this value, 2 now? So this is correct only. Next, tan x by x. Yes, this is also correct only now, tell me. So then A. Next, for small values of h, the Taylor series expansion. The Taylor series expansion we know now. So which is standard form of the Taylor series expansion? First one, right. Next, now tell me the global minimum of the function. Global minimum we need to find. So that means f of x, which is given as, that is x cube into e power minus of mod x. In the interval from minus infinite to plus infinite we need to find. So you can see now how we can write this function now, f of x, that is x cube into, that is we can say in the interval from minus infinite less than x less than 0, this mod x value, it will becomes what, you tell me now here, plus x hoga na here, minus of mod x, so it will become e power plus x, and which is equal to what I can say now here, x cube into e power minus x. This is from 0 less than x less than infinite. Tell me now. So we need to find the maximum value. So tell me the f dash of x, you tell me here what I'll get. So this means x cube into e power x, u into v rule, and this is e power x into what now here, 3x square. Next, x cube into e power minus x plus e power minus x into what now here, 3x square. Now by equating this to 0, so tell me now here this function, what I can do here. If I take out this as x square into e power x as a common, then see what I'll get, you tell me now here, this terms will get x plus 3 milega, and here, so if I take out minus x square into e power x common, then it will becomes x minus 3 milega. You can see the singular points where you tell me now here x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to 0, and x is equal to plus 3. Now here we can use our jumping technique. Now tell me, here we use our jumping technique. Now tell me now here, so here x value which is equal to minus 3, x value which is equal to 0, and here x value which is equal to 3. Now tell me now here, so now if we see here this function, here we have a negative sign, isn't it? So that's why here हम so negative से शुरू करना पड़ेगा ना इधर, since it has a negative sign here, this well x is equal to 3, it is a negative से शुरू किया, and this is a positive, and so x square power is even, so this is a positive only now, tell me, and this is minus. Okay, now you tell me now at x is equal to minus 3 what the function can have, you tell me now here, minimum or maximum, you see. So this is a minimum, at x equal to plus 3 this has what, you tell me, maximum. Now they asking to find the minimum value will occur when you tell me now at x is equal to minus 3. All of you tell me. Next. And which of the following is a representation of all the values of x satisfying the inequality? Right. They given the relations. Tell me now here. 2 minus 5x which is less than or equal to, they given minus of what? 6x minus 5 by 3. And tell me what I'll get now here. 6 minus, so this is my 15x, which is less than or equal to, tell me, minus 6x plus 5. Now you can tell me now here, that is 6 minus 5, which is less than or equal to minus 6x plus 15x. So how much this value? 1 is less than or equal to how much now, which is a 9x now here. So that means x value which is greater than what you tell me now here, 1 by 9. So this is the condition now, x value which is greater than 1 by 9. Now you tell me now which option will satisfy. Now you see this thing, this might be the 1 by 9 here. So here, from here to here, this is the region I can say. Next, the minimum value of the function 2x plus 3y when xy equal to 6 is. Now, I need to find the minimum value of the function 2x plus 3y. This function minimum value we need to get. Let us call this is something f if I call. Under what condition? Xy is equal to 6. From this we can say y value which is given as 6 by x. So tell me now, so f is given as what you tell me now here, 2x plus y value which is equal to 6 by x. That means 18 by x. So what is a f dash of x, you tell me? That is 2 minus 18 by x square by equating to 0. So you tell me now, we can get the relations as what you tell me now. If I take the LCM here, that is 2x square minus 18 by x square, isn't it? Now you see this thing, if I take the 2 common, that means 2 common, that means x square minus 9 by x square. Now can you tell me the singular points are now here 0 and plus 3 and minus 3. These are the singular points you see. Now let's use our jumping technique. Right. Tell me now here x value here how much now here 3. Here x value how much here 0. And x value here is a minus 3. Tell me the quotient is a positive, so plus minus x square quotient is power 2 now, so that's why plus, no change of sign, and this is plus. So what I can say now here, at this when x is equal to minus 3, this is a maximum, and here this is a minimum value. That means for minimum we need now here, for minimum x value is how much, you tell me, x value 3. So y value how much, you tell me now 2. So that means the functional value how much, you tell me now here, that is 2 into 3 plus what now here 3 into 2. So that means the minimum value of the function is how much, you tell me, 12. Right? Next, the series shown in the figure will converges to what? Converges under what condition this series will converge it? That means m is given as 0 to infinity. Now, so which is given as sigma. M is from 0 to infinity. I can say this as x minus 1 by 2. Yes. And whole power, I can say 2m I can write now. Right. So if I expand this thing here, tell me now m is equal to 0, which is 1. Plus next what I will get now here, x minus 1 by 2 power 1. When m is equal to 2, so m is equal to 1, how much is value? This power which is equal to 2. M is equal to 2, so this means x minus 1 by 2 this is whole power 4. Like this ऐसा continue होगा, infinite series बनेगा. Now for this infinite series, here the sum of the infinite series which is given as, tell me, a by 1 minus r. To apply this formula a by 1 minus r, we have a condition is there. What is the condition now here? To apply this summation formula, provided this mod r value must be less than 1, then only this formula is valid. Yes or no? Mod r must be less than 1, then only this condition is applicable. So that's why what we can see here, this r is this thing. Now tell me, that means x minus 1 by 2, so this r square. So this must be, what I can say here, less than 1 hona padega. So that means what I can say here, minus 1 less than x minus 1 by 2, which is less than plus 1, isn't it? Then only we can apply the condition now. Now you can simplify this thing here. This is minus 2 less than x minus 1 less than plus 2. That is minus 2. If we add plus 1, then it will become x plus, that is 2 plus 1, 3. That is minus 1 less than x less than 3 now here. That means x value lies between minus 1 to 3. Then only the series will be get convergent. Right? Next, the series converges to. The series converges to. I think so all of you might remember this as e power x expansion, which is equal to 1 plus x by 1 factorial plus x squared by 2 factorial plus x cubed by 3 factorial. So the series is like this, isn't it? Now here if I say e power 1, which is given as 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus, so this is 1 by 2 factorial plus 1 by 3 factorial. Like this we have na chalta hoga. Now the given thing which is given as n is from 0 to infinity, that is 1 by n factorial. If I expand this thing, kya aega check karo? That is 1 plus 1 by 1 factorial plus 1 by 2 factorial, that is 1 by 3 factorial. So we'll continue or not. So that's why what I can say now here is option which is equal to E. Done. Next, tell me now here this value of this function. Now if I expand this thing here, tell me what we'll get now here. When n is equal to 0, so this value which is equal to 0, n is equal to 1, so this will becomes 1 by 2. N is equal to 2, so 2 into 1 by 2 whole square plus, and 3 into 1 by 2 whole cube plus, like this chalta hoga. So this series you can see now which is a AGP na, which is a AGP, isn't it? So that's why what I can say, this is 1 by 2 into, tell me now here, if I take 1 by 2 common, then it is 1 plus, yes, that is 2 into 1 by 2 plus what now here, 3 into 1 by 2 whole square. Like this we have now, which is given as 1 by 2 into, now this formula which is given as 1 minus x, x is equal to 1 by 2 and whole power minus 2, isn't it? So tell me now here how much I will get now, 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 and whole power minus 2. This value which is given as 1 by 2 into, that is 2 square now here. So 1 by 2 into 4. So that is which is equal to 2. Next, consider the sequence given as like this. Xn is given now. So they are asking the limit xn tends to what? Now they given the series xn, which is given as 1 by 2 into x n minus 1 plus 1. They given initial x naught value given. Now if I put the n is equal to 1, so it will becomes 1 by 2 into x0, x0 which is minus 1. No? N is equal to 1 means 0, so which is equal to plus 1. X of 0 which is given as, tell me, 0. So that means this value to 0 hoga. Now n is equal to 2, so tell me what happened. 1 by 2 into x of 1 plus 1. No, so this is how much? Yeah, this is 0 plus 1, 1. Yeah, tell me how much this value here, which is given as, yes, 1 by 2, so this is 3 by 2, isn't it? Yes. Now tell me now x3 here, 1 by 2 into x2 plus 1. So which will becomes what we can say here? Yeah, 1 by 2 into, so that is 3 by 4 plus 1. So which means 7 by 4. Now x4 which is equal to, tell me, 1 by 2 into x3 plus 1, isn't it? And which is given as 7 by 8 plus 1. So this means 15 by 8. अगर ऐसा कंटिन्यू होगा, अगर आपने ये सीरीज को ऑब्जर्व किया तो how it is you can see, and this thing from this observation what I can say, this is nothing but here n value 2, so this means which is equal to 2 power n minus 1 by what happens, you see this thing here, and this is 2 power n minus 1 here. That means this series, you see this thing here, how it is now here, 2 power n minus 1 by, that is 2 power n by 2. ऐसा होगा कि नहीं, चेक करो आप लोग. Here n value 2, here n value 2, here n value 3, n value 4, like this. So the series like forming like this fashion. So from this what I can do here, this is my xn which is given as, this 2 will come to numerator, so this is 2 power n minus 1 by 2 power n. Now what I am doing now, xn which is given as 2 into, if I take all the 2 power n outside, 1 minus 1 by 2 power n by 2 power n now here, 2 power n will get cancelled, so that means xn value will becomes what? 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 power n, as n value tending to infinity. N value tending to infinity. So tell me what happens now, xn, that is 2 into, this is 1 minus, as n value tends to infinity, the 2 power n value tends to infinity, that is 1 by 2 power n tends to 0 hoga na. So this value 0, so that means xn value finally kya hoga, tell me, 2, isn't it? Next, take the next problem. They given the SC is given as sigma n is from 0 to infinity, n into alpha power n, where mod alpha is less than 1. Okay, the value of alpha in the range 0 to 1 such that S is equal to alpha is. Now tell me the series now here how it is. Now what I can do here, if I expand this series now here, क्या आएगा, tell me, n is equal to 0 plus n is equal to 1, that is alpha, n is equal to 2, that is 2 into alpha square, n is equal to 3, so 3 into alpha cube, like this continue होगा ना. Now if I take the alpha as a common, then it will becomes 1 plus 2 alpha plus 3 alpha square plus, like this we have for AGP or not. So tell me now this value which is given as alpha into what we can say 1 minus r. So 1 minus alpha power minus 2. So they given S value given as a 2 alpha they already given. So I can use this 2 alpha which is equal to alpha into 1 minus alpha whole power minus 2, right? Now alpha will get cancelled. So what we have, tell me? 1 minus alpha whole square, which will becomes 1 by 2 now. That means 1 minus alpha which is equal to 1 by root 2. So that means alpha is equal to 1 minus 1 by root 2. That means what we can say 1 minus 1 by root 2 means 0.707. So that means how much will get this alpha value? Something 0.29 something na, isn't it? Next, see the next problem. F of z is given, this is the series expansion of the series. Now what we can do the series, you tell me? They given this is my f of z. If I take this as z minus 1 whole power minus 1 as a common, tell me what I will get now here. This is 1 minus 1 by z minus 1 whole power minus 1 plus z minus 1 by z minus 1 whole power minus 1 minus z minus 1 whole square by z minus 1 whole power minus 1. Like this continue hoga na, tell me? So which is given as, that is z minus 1 whole power minus 1, that is 1 minus this will be z minus 1 hoga na, and plus, and this is z minus 1 whole square. This is z minus 1 whole cube. Check it all of you here, like this is a hoga. Now this power is 1. Now you can tell me this is the infinite geometric series or not. That is z minus 1 whole power minus 1. This value a by 1 minus r. A means 1 by the r value. So this is 1 minus r is equal to, tell me now here. So this is z minus 1 now here. What will get now here? This is z minus r value minus na here. Minus or minus plus hoga na here. Now you tell me now what I'll get here. Z minus 1 whole power 1. Yes, 1 will get cancelled by 1 by z. So that's why what I can say now, this is 1 by z into z minus 1. Z into z minus 1. Isn't it? Check here. Option B. Next. Which are the following functions is an accurate description of the graph? Right. Yeah. See the things now here, from minus 3 to 3, minus 3 to 1, this one here. You check this one, this coordinate here, this coordinates are x value minus 3, y value minus 2. Check this thing whether satisfy. I think no. So this value, so this one option A. So galat hai na, tell me here all of you. and this is mod, yes, mod of x minus 1. Check it now here, second one. So first one is galat, wherever we have first option that we can eliminate now here. Yes, all that means this thing eliminate. Now 2 and 4 we need to check. Possibility here 2 and 4. Tell me 2, 4. How much the y value, tell me mod of x value minus 2 minus 1. Yes, which is equal to 3. Yeah. This function, what they given? And this is 2 to 3. Now, what about this function? You see this thing here. Y value from the 1 to 2 to 3, this value which is a constant value. Yes, the fourth one is correct only now here. Fourth one is correct, isn't it? So obviously 2, 4 correct maybe here. First one is wrong, and so the second one is not satisfying. Check karo. The second one is satisfying or not. So here if I take this value is only minus 1 to 2 only now. At this location you see this thing minus 1. When x is equal to minus 1, how much this value, tell me now here? 2. Yes, 2 is satisfied. Next. Now 1 not satisfied now. How this 1 satisfy, you see? Now this point not satisfying, a minus 3 to 2, minus 3. You tell me now y value how much we are getting here. So we should get now here which is equal to, this is minus 6 plus 4 which is equal to minus 2. Yeah, this is satisfying, but remaining we need to verify now here. Remaining, whatever the remaining, you tell me now here. When x value 0, y value how much? Yes, now at this location these coordinates are x value 0, y value 1 now. So but this not satisfying now. So that's why option first one is not satisfied. Yeah, take the next problem. Consider the following series, and this is a MSQ. Here following combination of CD values, does this series convergent or not? You see this thing, when first option, let us do verify the first option carefully. Now here sigma n is from where to where? 1 to infinity, and the C value how much here they given? 1. So this means 1, denominator is 1. Okay, D value which is given as n power minus 1. So this value which will become sigma n is from where to where? 1 to infinity. So which we have, this is 1 by n whole power 1. Power 1, isn't it? Now you see this thing here, as this n values we have, so we are increasing this thing here. What happens to this function? Whether this function will convergent series or divergent series, you tell me. So this value, so here now this value, so as n value will keep on increasing, positive values only na here. We are taking the n value, positive value 1 to infinity we have taken. So you tell me now this value which is a finite value or infinite value, tell me. So this value to which is a finite hoga ki nahi, bolo check karo. Now they asking to find, so okay, which are the following the converges. We need to find what now? Convergent series we should find. So this value which is a finite or infinite, you tell me. Which is this finite or not? N where denominator is increasing. So final value to decrease hoga na if the denominator increases. And so 1 by 2, so on we have. So this value decreases. Now next you can see this. Now this one fine. Now second option you tell me. C value 2. So that means n is from where to where? 1 to infinity. C value 2, that means what we can say 2 power, sorry, C value 2 means 2 power n. So this is 2 power n, and n value, n we have, and d value how much now? 1. Now you tell me now kya hoga this value, whether this value convergent or divergent. You see, if you are expanding this thing here, n value, so will becomes 1 by 2 plus what now here, 2 by 2 square plus what we can say now here, 3 by, so this is 2 cube. Like this is a continue hoga na, tell me? Like this it will be continuous or not? Now if you see this thing, it is also in the form of AGP. You see, this is also, this is AGP form mein hoga, isn't it? If I take this 1 by 2 outside, you tell me this is 1 plus, so this is 2 by 2 plus what now here, 3 by 4, isn't it? Like this is a continue hoga, which is a AGP form. So that is 1 by 2 into what I can say, 1 minus 1 by 2 whole power minus 2. Tell me now 1 by 2 into this value. So this is 1 by 2, that is 2 square. So this value which is equal to 2. So mean this is also convergent. Now let's check for the option C and D also. Now option C and D. C case, now tell me now here, C case what they given, sigma n is from 1 to infinity. Tell me now C value how much they given here, 1 by 2. C value, this is 1 by 2 whole power n, and then D value how much you tell me given, which is equal to minus 10 given. So kya hoga, tell me? This is a 2 power n by n power 10 hoga na, this thing. You see this thing here, 2 power n by n power 10 hoga. Now from this you see this thing, whether it is a convergent series or not. As n value tending to infinity, this value will becomes what now here, infinite tends to hoga na. So this value, so what I can say, this is a divergent series, isn't it? The divergent. Now option D. Option D value, tell me now sigma n is from 1 to infinity. So that means what will get now here? D case what they given now here, that is C value 1. So this means what now, 1 and D value 2. So this means what we have, this is n power minus 2. So which will get it as what now, sigma n is from 1 to infinity, that is 1 by n square. So you tell me now this series is a convergent or divergent? And this series which is a convergent only na. This is a convergent, isn't it, all of you? As n value increasing, this value decreasing. So this value convergent only na. So you can tell me now here which are convergent, you tell me here. So here this option A is convergent, B convergent, D convergent. So that means A, B, D are the options. And so C value, you see this thing here, this value, how this value, tell me now here. Denominator, so no, it won't be. You see this thing here, C value. So you see this thing here, we can do this is limit n tends to infinity 2 power n by n power 10. We need to find out this thing now. Let's try to find out this thing here. So here limit apply, that means what will get, 2 power n into what I can say now here, that is ln of 2 na, derivatives last product will be applied, and this is 10 into n power 9. You see carefully. So You tell me now here this value, so here again if I differentiate it now here, now this is 2 power n into what I will get now here, ln of 2 into ln of 2, isn't it? Now this value will becomes 10 into 9 into n power 8. Like this denominator keep on will do now here 2 power n into, I will do 10 times L'Hospital rule we apply. 10 times if you apply L'Hospital rule, then it will becomes ln of 2 power 10 hoga, and the denominator will becomes what we can say here 10 into 9 into 8, so it will become 10 factorial hoga na up to 1, 10 factorial होगा ना, 10 into 9 into 8 into 6 7 5 1 2, like this will happen, 10 factorial होगा. So now here, now you apply the limit if you apply, so then tell me what happens now here, then this value tending to infinity, 2 power n, so that's why this series is divergent. Now and take the next problem. Let f be differentiable for all x if f of 1 is equal to minus 2 and f dash of x is greater than 2 for all x belongs to 1 comma 6. Then now x belongs to 1 comma 6, let's apply the Lagrange's mean value theorem. Lagrange's mean value theorem. Now tell me now here, what is the Lagrange's mean value theorem? F dash of x, which is equal to, tell me now here, f of b minus f of a by b minus a. F of b minus f of a by f b minus a. Here a b means a value 1, b value 6. Now tell me now here f dash of x, which is equal to, this is f of 6 minus f of 1 by 5, right? And they given f of 1 is given, so then f dash of x, which is equal to f of 6 minus or minus, this is plus 2 by 5. Now so this value f of 6 value we need to get. Now they given this is f dash of x, which is greater than 2, they given now. So means which is nothing but f of 6 plus 2 by 5, that is greater than or equal to 2. So from this what I can say now here, f of 6 plus 2, which is greater than or equal to 10. So then f of 6, which is greater than, tell me now here, 8. So the option B. Next, say the next problem. Integration now here. So this is directly we can do integration now here. Now so here they given here, and y limits are from 0 to 2 and x limits are from what now here, 0 to 3. So this is x and this is y dy and dx. We can easily separate them now here, that is y squared by 2 limits 0 to 2, x squared by 2 limits 0 to 3. Simplify this thing here, 1 by 4 into, tell me now here, 4, and then which is 9, so which is equal to, tell me, 9. Then next, and see this one here, y integration is from 0 to pi by 2 and x value from -1 to plus 1. So this is x square into, first we will do dx and after that dy integration. Okay, so this is y square into dy. So tell me now here, this is x cube by 3 and you can see now this value is an even function, fine. So this is -1 to plus 1. So you tell me now here, and then y integration is what you tell me now here, this is y cube by 3, limits are 0 to pi by 2. So you tell me now this is 1 by 9 into, so which we have it 2 into, and this is pi cube by what you tell me now here 8. So what I will get now here, pi cube by, so 36. Tell me now here, option A. Next, evaluate the following integrals. Now, so the step x is given, as we know whenever we have step x we need to split it as what now, integer forms. We have to, sorry, mod x, no, not step x. Here this is step x, so we can separate the real positive part, negative parts. It is 1 plus mod x, which is equal to what I can say here, minus x now here into dx plus what now here, 0 to 2, this is 1 plus x into dx. Now let's integrate this thing here. Now here which we have x minus x square by 2, so -1 to 0 plus what now here, x plus x square by 2, that is 0 to 2. Now substitute the limits and simplify here, what I will get here. So here this is plus 1, so this is -1 by 2 into 0 minus 1 plus, so which is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2 into 4 minus 0. So which is 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 2 plus what now here 2, which is equal to 5 by 2, 5.5. Next, evaluate the integral. Y limits are from 0 to 1 and x limits are 1 to 2. So which is x square plus y square into dx into dy. Now tell me now, y limits are from 0 to 1. If I do integration, so this is x cube by 3 plus what now here, y square x, so 1 to 2 into dy. Now substitute the limits now here, 0 to 1, so which is given us 1 by 3 into 8 minus 1 plus what we can say, y square, isn't it, and into dy. So tell me now here, so y limits are from 0 to 1, so which is a 7 by 3 plus y square into dy. Check it all of you. Now if I do again integration, tell me now here what happens now here, 7 by 3 into y plus what now here, y cube by 3, limits 0 to 1. So then this value, tell me now here how much you will get. This is 7 by 3 plus what we can say, 1 by 3, which is equal to 8 by 3 plus 8 by 3, right? Next here also mod x. So tell me what I can do here, -4 to 0, this is minus x into dx plus, tell me now, 0 to 7 x into dx. So which is given as minus x squared by 2, this is -4 to 0 plus x squared by 2 and 0 to 7. So tell me now here, -1 by 2 into 0, 0. So this is minus 16, isn't it? Plus 1 by 2 into this is 49. So which is equal to 8 plus what now here? 49 by 2. So how much this value? 8 plus 2.5. How much this value? 32.5. Done. Next one. Now here is a step x. Step x function. Now what we can do here, let's see the step x value. Whenever we have step x will come as integer, at the integer location step x is a discontinuous. Limits they given x is equal to 0. Now tell me now x is equal to 0, step x value. So 0, after that it will come here x square. X square means what now, where it will come here? At 1. 1 it is a discontinuous now here. 1 is integers, and then root 2 also. At the root 2 also it is discontinuous. Root 2 means 2 hoga, and then after that it is root 3. Root 3 means 1 point. So but they given 1.5 only na, 1.5 only maximum. So we need to split the limits like this. Let's split the limits now here. So that means x is from 0 to 1. So what I will get now, x into step x value how much now? 0. And x is from where to where? 1 to root 2. X into step x value how much, you tell me now here? Step x value 1. 1 square is 1 into dx plus, and then root 2 to 1.5. X into step x value how much now? Root 2. Root 2 ka whole square means 2 into dx. Check it all of you. So this value, so this is x square by 2. This is 1 to root 2. And this is 2x square by 2, and limits root 2 to 1.5. Simplify, get the value. So how much will get, you tell me now? 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 2 minus 1 plus 2 into what we have, this is 1.5 square minus 2. So this value will get 1 by 2 plus what now here, this is 3 by 4. No, 3 by 2, sorry, 1 second. How much this value? 3 by 2 means 9 by 4. 3 by 2 na? That is 9 by 4 minus 2. So how much is final answer, tell me? Simplify करके बोलिए जल्दी. Ha 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 ha. Papa. 3 by 4. Isn't it? Done. So the next problem. The value of this integral. And whenever you have this type of integration, what you need to do here? We should split it as two parts. That is from 0 to pi by 2. This function x into, this is sine power 8x into cos power 6x into dx plus, and pi by 2 to and 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, and this value, tell me now what we can do here. Wherever x is there, we should replace pi minus x, we should replace now pi minus x into what we have, this is sine power 8 pi minus x and cos power 6 pi minus x into dx. So tell me now here which is given as, and 0 to pi by 2, so that is x into, and sine power 8x into cos power 6x into dx plus, and if we see carefully this value, that is 0 to pi by 2 pi minus x into, you can see sine pi minus theta, which is the second coordinate sine positive only, so that is sine power 8x, and so this is cos power even also positive hoga. Now if you see carefully, this term will get cancelled, so we have finally keval integral from 0 to pi by 2, this is pi into, I can say keval sine power 8x, isn't it? Sine power 8x into cos power 6x बचेगा. Check करो all of you. So which is given as pi into. Now we have we have a relation, we have now integral from 0 to pi by 2, which is given as sine power 8x into cos power 6x into dx. Expansion, Bayes formula, pi into what I can say now here, 7 into 5 into 3 into 2. Next 6, 5 into 3 into 1, isn't it? By what you tell me now here, 14, so means 13, here this value, the sum is what you tell me, 14, na? That is 14 into 12 into 10 into 8, 8, 6, 4, 2. Yes, and then since m value 8, n value 6, and both are even now here, both are even, so that means we should multiply the pi by 2. Since both are even, we need to multiply the pi by 2 and do simplify, get the value क्या आएगा. Yes, अगर simplify किया तो yes, option D will come. Do check it now here. Finally answer 5 pi squared by 4096 is answer. Done. Next. And tell me this integration. Now here directly we can do x integration, y integration. X integration, tell me now here ln of x limits 1 to a. Y integration ln of y 1 to b. So now you tell me now here. So this we can say ln of a into what now here, ln of b. So option A na, log 1 0. Next tell me now here. So this is x square by 2 limits 1 to 2 and y cube by 3 limits 1 to 3. So tell me how much this value. So this is 1 by 6 into what will get now here, 4 minus 1 minus 1, and then what now here, 27 minus 1. So this is 1 by 6 into what now here, 3 into 26. So how much this value here, 3 2's now here, which is 1 3, 13. Now directly normal integration now, constant terms, fine. So tell me now here, that is x cube by 3 limits 1 to 2. Now this is y square by 2 limits 0 to 2. Next z square by 2 limits 0 to 1. Yes, simplify, get it now here. So this is 1 by 12 into what now here? This is 8. 8 minus 1. And this is 4 minus 0 plus 1. Yeah, how much is value here? 4, 3. So this is 7 by 3. Next. So this is what we can say x squared by 2, 0 to 1. Y squared by 2 and 0 to 2. Simplify, we'll get the answer. 1 by 4 into 1 into what now here? 4, which is equal to 1. Next. Now you see this thing here, cos. Since we have the function contains integral of minus a to a, whenever we have minus a to a, we will check for the even function or odd function. You see the given function f of x, which is given as cos x into log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x. So tell me now f of minus x here. Cos of minus x is a cos x. Cos is even. And this is log of what you tell me 1 minus x by 1 plus x. And you see this thing which we can write it as cos x. And this is minus of log of 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Right. So this is f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Isn't it? So this function is an odd function now tell me. The function is odd function, right? If it is odd function, integral 0. Since odd function integral 0 होगा. And here also we have minus a to a we have. So check for the even or odd. So it is a even only. So then it will becomes what I can say here 2 times of 0 to pi into what I can say here sine power 4 x into dx. Again we can split this as a 2 forms now here since it is again even. So which will be 2 into 2 4 which is equal to 0 to pi by 2. And this is sine power 4x into dx now here. We can apply the Euler-Wallis formula, that is 4 into what I can say now here 3 by 4 into 1 by 2 into pi by 2, isn't it? So then 4 cancelled. So finally answer क्या है बोलो इधर. So this is 3 pi by 4. Done. And this integral mod x, whenever we have mod x we need to split it now here. That is minus 1 to 0. Tell me now here minus x by x into dx plus what now here 0 to 2 x by x into dx. This means minus 1 to 0. This is minus 1 into dx plus this is 0 to 2 into 1 into dx. Okay, tell me now here which is minus x. So this is minus 1 to 0 and this is x and 0 to 2. Yeah, tell me now here which is equal to minus now here 0 plus 1 plus 2 which is equal to minus 1 plus 2 which is equal to plus 1. Isn't it? Next, integration of mod cos x. And if you see carefully mod cos x function, so cos function, how this cos function here tell me 0 to pi by 2. Basically cos function 0 to pi is like this now here, and here 0 and this is pi and this is x. Now tell me now here cos function between 0 to pi by 2. Between 0 to pi by 2 is a positive. So this means 0 to pi by 2 which is equal to cos x only into dx. And plus what we can say now here pi by 2 to pi this value minus cos x into dx. Tell me all of you. So tell me cos derivative which is equal to sine. So sine x, sine integration, cos x integration 0 to pi by 2, and this is what now here minus sine x, and then this is pi by 2 to pi. Yeah, tell me now here we'll get 1 minus 0 minus of what you tell me now here minus 1. So this value 0 minus 1. So tell me how much here 1 plus 1 which is equal to 2. Check it. The answer is 2. And step x. And as you know, step x is a discontinuous now. Whenever we have step x, we need to split as integer location, we need to split it. So let's split it now here. 0 to n step x into dx. And the integers we can split it now 0 to 1. 0 to 1. In between 0 to 1 step x value 0. Isn't it? Next 1 to 2. Step x value is 1. Isn't it? And 2 to 3 step x value 2. And then 3 to 4 step x value which is equal to 3. Like this ऐसा चलता होगा ना. Last if I see here that is n minus 1 to n step x value how much here n minus 1. Now this value 0 plus this value 1 and this value integration upper limit minus lower limit this is 2. This value 3 like this now here plus upper limit minus lower limit which is equal to n minus 1. Check this thing here. Now this is nothing but sum of n terms. You see this thing 1 plus 2 plus and so on n minus 1 term. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on n terms which is given as n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of n terms n into n plus 1 by 2. But the last we have n. How many terms are there? N terms or n minus 1 terms? Here we have n minus 1 terms now. So that's why what I can say here n minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 1 by 2. So which is given as n minus 1 into n by 2. Okay. Log of tan x is. Now you tell me now what I am doing here. So I need to find the integration of this function from 0 to pi by 2 which is given as log of tan x. Now so which is given as this is 0 to pi by 2 into this is log of, tell me now here tan, yeah, a minus x wala exactly. So this is pi by 2 minus x we are doing into dx. So which is given as from 0 to pi by 2 and this is log of, tell me now here which will become tan pi by 2 minus x which will be a cot. Oh yeah, in place of x we have placed the x minus pi by 2 minus x which will be equal to cot x. Now tell me x and which is given as what we can say here, integral from 0 to pi by 2, and so which is equal to log of cot x, we can say this as 1 by tan x, isn't it, into, so then I, which will becomes integral from 0 to pi by 2, this value we can say minus होगा ना, minus log tan x. So you see this thing here, this is which is given as minus of, this is I only now. So that means 2i equal to 0, means I value which is equal to 0. Sure. And they given d by dx of f of x is given as like this. That means derivative of f of x is this thing. So from this we can say what is the f of x now? F of x is nothing but integration of e power sin x by x into dx, right? And this is the integration function, right? Now you see this thing, they are asking to find the integral from 1 to 4. Integral 1 to 4, that is 2 into e power sin x square by x they are asking to find. And if you see this thing here, how much is x square, I am taking this as some substitution which I am taken as t. Then so this is 2x into dx which is equal to dt. So this means, and you can see now here, this is dx is equal to, tell me now here, that is dt by 2x, x is equal to root t. Now you can tell me now here, limits will becomes what now, 1 to 16 now, and this is 2 into e power, this is sin t, yes, by x is equal to what you tell me now, root t, into what you tell me now, dt by 2 into root t. Then this value, try to simplify here, that is from 1 to 16, 2 will get cancelled, e power sin t by t into dt. Yes, if you see carefully, this and this one both are same only now. So this means this is nothing but integration of f of x. This is from 1 to 16, which is given as what we can say, f of 16 minus this is f of 1. Now you see this thing here by observation here. So this thing and this thing same by observation, k value how much you tell me, 16. From this we can say k value equal to 16. Next, yes, tell me now here. Yeah, here also like earlier we have seen x minus a formula. Here this I value which is given as integral from 0 to pi by 4 is log of 1 plus tan x, log of 1 plus tan x into dx. So which is given as is integral from 0 to pi by 4 is log of 1 plus tan x, I can say tan of pi by 4 minus x, right? So which is given as integral from 0 to pi by 4 and which is log of, tell me here, 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x. We can say this is in the form of tan of a minus b, which is given as tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A tan B, 1 plus tan A tan B, isn't it? So let's use this formula here. Tan A means what now here? This is 1. So this is 1 minus tan x by, tell me now here, 1 plus tan x होगा ना into dx. So if I take LCM and simplify here, 0 to pi by 4. Now this is log of what you tell me. So LCM, so it will becomes 1. So tan will get cancelled. That is 2. 2 by 1 plus tan x. Tell me into dx. This I which is given as, we can split this thing as integral from 0 to pi by 4. So this is given as log 2 minus into dx minus, that is 0 to pi by 4, which is log of 1 plus tan x. This is nothing but I only na. So we'll get it I. 2I is equal to, so which is given as log 2 into pi by 4. Tell me the high value here. Pi by 8 into log 2. Sine power 4 into cos power 4. Here also we can use the same formula. That is, we are splitting this as 0 to pi by 2 into, tell me now here, sine power 4x into cos power 5x into dx plus, tell me, and 0 to pi by 2. Tell me what we can say here, and sine power 4 pi by 2 minus x na, pi by 2 na. This is pi minus x plus tell into cos power 5 into pi minus x into dx. Check it all of you. Pi minus x formula. So first term is as it is, 0 to pi by 2. This is first term is as it is. Now the second term, so which will becomes as what you tell me now, minus of 0 to pi by 2. So this is sine power 4x into cos power 5x into dx na. So this value to 0. Next here it is powers are even, so it is non-zero definitely here. So tell me what we can say now here. 2 into, I can say 2 into, yes, now it is 0 to pi by 2. Tell me now here, that is sine power 4x into cos power 6x into dx. Sine power 4 is there, that's why it is a positive. It is a, it will becomes what now here, even hoga na. Power 4 even na. You are talking about the previous one and this one you are talking. Now so which is given as 4 into, now we can apply the values formula. Tell me values formula which is given as a 3 into 1. And next what now here, 5 into 3 into 1 by what you tell me now, 10. So here shuru karo here, 10 into, that is 8 into 6 into 4 into 2. And then what you tell me, pi by 2. Yes, क्या हुआ, previous value here, but here cos power 5 na. This is cos of pi minus x So cos second pi minus x second coordinate, this is minus cos x ना, इसका power 5b, so here minus only ना, and this is sine of pi minus x. No, yeah. Even function is different. This is pi minus x is how much? This says even function, odd function, whenever we have minus a to a, that is an even function, we will check. Okay, here we have, this is pi minus x form. Now pi minus x, will check it now here. Yeah. Oh. Yes, complete this thing here. Return 30. Yeah, simplify, how much you'll get this answer? Is you will get that 3 pi by 128. Check karo. 3 pi by 125. Next, this thing. Yeah, you tell me now. Here you will get the 0. You see? Here you will get 0. 5 now. So cos power 5 is there now. Next. Now tell me now here. So this means y limits are from 0 to pi by 2. So this means x limits are from 0 to pi by 2. So we are doing the first x integrations. Tell me now x integration, what I will get here. So this is odd powers also applicable. Yes. The condition to apply the values formula is limits must be 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Odd powers or even powers कोई भी चलेगा. Limits are 0 to pi by 2. We need to have to apply the values formula. This is minus cos of x plus y. And the limits are what you tell me now, 0 to pi by 2. X limits. So tell me what I will get here. Integral y is from 0 to pi by 2. Now this is minus of what we'll get now, cos x is equal to pi by 2 plus y and plus cos y, right, into dy. Now you tell me now what I will get now here. Cos pi by 2 plus theta, which is equal to what now here. So second coordinate, so which will become sine now here, sine y plus cos y. The integration y is from 0 to pi by 2 into dy. Sine integration is what you can say, minus cos y plus cos integration is sine y, and limits are 0 to pi by 2. So tell me now what we'll get now here. Minus pi by 2, 0. So this value, which is equal to minus of 0 minus 1 plus what now here, 1, which is equal to 2. So option D. Check karo. Fine. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that's it. So here, hope all of you prepare the well for this class, this exam. So here, do prepare. So here, and the last day you don't take any tension and all. So whatever you did, so you did your best, you did, and so with the same thing you attempt the exams. And after completion of the exam, so tomorrow on Monday, sorry, on Sunday we have a paper analysis we have after completion, and we'll meet in the paper analysis, we will meet. Okay then, see you, bye bye. All the best to all of you. So don't take anything here and keep in a cool mind. Okay. Okay then, see you, bye bye.